What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Major, bringing you the second episode of Texas Hold'em World Series of Poker Championship. I forgot to export the audio, so I got to voice over this video instead while Dawn speeds home. We're going to be running through this video at 1.5 speed.
Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, home of the World Series of Poker. 2004 brought record.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh, this is, yeah, so this is day one. We literally just recorded this, but I'm on 2 hours sleep, hence why I forgot to export the audio. And now here I am, talking about what happened for Jeff Smith's World Series of Poker run. It's very nice, and yeah, we get a cute little cutscene here. That's awesome. Usually doesn't happen for games like this, but yeah. We'll go ahead and skip through the loading screen because we have that. Yeah, absolute creatures, those guys. I also got my drawings here so I can draw if y'all want. You know, you can throw a smiley face up there. You know? Ooh, not over Carlos Lopez, though. I don't want to spoil too much, but not a great guy Carlos Lopez is.
I call.
Yeah, so I believe at this point we have figured out the game pacing and how we're supposed to, you know, do it. But yeah, this is it. Day one of the World Series of Poker.
I fold.
That's how we run it up. Deuce 8 here, bad hand. Really don't like Deuce 8. Yeah, stinky hand, not good. Definitely not going to play that. So we'll move on.
This isn't even worth my time.
Yeah, Barney Sansing. Get used to the... There's a... I don't want to spoil it too much, but some of these players stick around, to say the least. And you see we got Ace-2. Ace-2 in the hole. I actually love Ace-2. I'm a big fan of Ace-2. It's not good, but I think it looks funny. And I play it often. I play it here. Jake Russell going all in is absolutely ridiculous. Just an absolute bullying move. No way I can play that there, so I'm going to get out. Tyrone's also going to get out. Yeah, no, leaving all the players no choice but to get out. Jake Russell, absolute shithead of a player. Not a fan. Not a fan of Jake Russell. Yeah, so we fold the 8-3. Would have flopped a set. We got 1, 2, 3. 3 of a kind right there. 3 threes. Not very good. Not very good fold there. And we saw some people chopping, I believe. A king-queen is fine. It is an okay hand. I believe I am in position here. I am in the cutoff. Call it the cut-off because you get cut off right before the dealer, which is the best position to be in the game. If we go back to a table, if we go into the table here, yeah, I'm right here in the cut-off between me and the dealer, so I can kind of steal his position if maybe I raise it up and the dealer does not want to play the game. Maybe Tyrone, and that's what happened. Tyrone didn't want to play the hand. So we got top pair, fucking spike the king on the river, of course, because we're a god. Michael James goes all in, a big mistake. We're definitely going to call this. I guess I do some thinking about it, but I do feel like, yeah, this is an absolute call and a half, and we're going to win with the 2 pair kings and queens. You love to see it. We also get the 2 pair fucking chip, commemorative chip. And Michael James, you can see here, no money. $325 is not enough to get you to the next day.
I call.
But let's keep it going. Day one is always a long one. A lot of people get mowed down in the first day. I think we trim the field by like at least half usually. So we got mid-pair, but we are worried about the 2 diamonds here. Those 2 diamonds, you know, that could lead to some bad stuff. People could maybe, you know, people with 2 diamonds are in a much better spot than me on 1 diamond. So my 5 is not very good. It seems that okay, well, Past Major really likes the 5 here, so let's see what Barney calls with 9s. Okay, interesting. Interesting play by Major. Don't know why I did that. 7-4. No, we hate that hand. That's going in the trash immediately. Let's go ahead and switch back to the video here, and maybe we can fast forward a little. I don't think that there's any... Oh, Jake Russell is all in. Hold on, folks. Wait a minute. Jake Russell's all in. Oh, but he's gonna win because everyone's gonna fold, of course. Right. Everyone's gonna fold to bet that big. So Jake Russell is definitely the bully here. People, we're not a fan. Everyone wants, everyone wants to get after him, I think. Because when you play like that, when you play like big bets, anytime you're feeling any pressure, you're gonna get a target. You're gonna be targeted. Oh shit. You're gonna get that target. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna get that target on your back.
What are you looking at me for? I'm out.
Nancy Watson is out. Who's all in? Oh, it's Harris. And we go all in with ace-10 here. Kind of a bold move, but Michael James has nothing. 6-3, 2 deuces is really good, and we fade every out there. We just have a much better hand through and through, so we eliminate Michael James at 6,507th. Not very good at all. $10,000 to play a couple hands, not good ROI, I would say, as an amateur. Unlike Jeff Smith, who is not an amateur, he is probably a young prodigy in this game ever since his wife left him and took the kids. And Tyrone's all in. Tyrone's a fan favorite, obviously. Look at him. The look is so good. And his first, that's Ty. I just call him Ty. We're first name basis now. King Queen suited, really good hand. Really love the King Queen suited, especially in the big blind. We have some options here. It looks like I am in a lead for 400. Jake's gonna call. I'm a big fan of the betting into the bully with a good hand. That maybe another bet's gonna come. Flop the 2 pair. Not really remembering if I play it slow here or if I want. Okay, no, we're gonna come in super hard because we think Jake's gonna play ball, and he will. He's gonna 3x the bet here. And we are going to come in over the top. And Jake Russell does exactly what we want, and he calls, and he's only got ace-king. He thinks that he was dominating us, and we were dominating him. Jake Russell leaves the game at who cares, you get no money. Yeah, that's what we slayed the bully already. That's a great sign. It's a great, it's a great symbol for the direction our tournament run is going to go. We face adversity, we challenge it head on, and we take it down. And that's how we do it. That's how Jeff Smith does it. Short for Jeffrey. Please call me Jeff. So this hand's pretty bad. I don't know why I'm betting here. I think Don, if I recall, Don is begging me not to play this hand, and I say, Don, we're running so hot, we gotta play. 2 spades are coming out. Everyone's going to be out of the hand. We're going to isolate somebody. We're going to take their money. Barney goes all in. At this point, 3,000. I feel like I have to call. I'm kind of pot committed. But let's see. I am thinking it over. Okay, and we are just going to flat call. And Nelson goes all in. And at that point, we really do, if we make this call, we really got to call this. So, 7% dead on the turn. Not my best moment. Yeah, so that's going to be definitely an L for me. Not good. Very bad poker play. Do not try that at home. Do not try that with real dollars. Yeah, so we're just skimming on through here.
He wants to watch the tape. Not a bad idea.
Joe Ellis. I'm going to bump it up. We're not even halfway through the video. I'm going to go ahead and bump this play back up to 1.75. Hope that's cool with everybody as we move right along. 8-4, terrible hand. I'm getting more. I can see I'm getting more liberal with the A button. I'm mashing it when I'm not in the hand.
Terrible play.
Nancy Watson winning at a showdown. Someone playing to that degree with 3-2 suited. You got to question the play. Oh, and Carlos is up, and so is Barney. They have both gone all in, but Carlos banking 20 G's off of Barney. Also, you gotta respect the Barney fit here. Oh, I don't have the pen. I ended up pausing the video. Oh God. Barney here is serving such a fit. He's got the glasses, the hat, the earphones. It's kind of hard to do the draw thing, but I feel like I'm doing okay with the John Madden style. 6-2, we're going to fold it. 10 King wet board with the ace. You assume that there's going to be some fireworks here. People playing pre-flop. It's a decent-sized pot. And Nancy wins with 2s. Are you kidding me? With 2s on a board like that. A7 in the trash. I've tightened up quite a bit ever since I had to take that L. So we're definitely going to be sitting until we get a good hand. 9-10 off, very bad. Even though we did hit that 9 on the middle, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Ace-Jack suited, though, very good hand. This is a raise hand for sure. We should raise here. but I think we end up just flatting because we're trying to trap our opponent. Because we know we got some high spenders here, so we are trying to, you know, get them to bet into us, hide the strength of our hand. We do have those pair of aces right there, which is very good. That's the best pair available. No, that club coming in a little too late. A little too late for the club. We're not going to be able to make that flush. Also, the 5, 6, 7 run, that's going to be kind of scary because, you know, a 4 or maybe an 8 can get you there, but we ended up winning.
I call.
I call.
Queen 8 off. This is probably going to be a fold for me, Bob.
No use holding on to
You know, I think if you're new, you know, if you're not very familiar with the poker, the newbie advice is if it's a good blackjack hand, it's a good Texas Hold'em hand, which isn't always the case, but it is a good baseline. Ace King. This is also a raise hand. You always raise here as a, but someone raised for me, so I went ahead and just did a flat call.
I check.
And hitting that ace, you know, I am nailing these aces on the flop, and it's a dry board. You know, we're gonna call that dry because you know what you got. You got 3 different suits, also known as a rainbow. And that means that there's no flush possibilities, or it's very hard to be a flush possibility. And based on you know, the cards, the straight could also be you know, it doesn't look like it's going to be very prevalent. But yeah, our pair of aces is going to eliminate Nancy Watson. We've already mowed through 600 of the participants, of the 600 participants. Top 600 get paid, I believe. And we got 2 7s suited. This is the worst hand in poker, obviously. You know, you're never winning with this hand. But, of course, I go in because I just knock somebody out. Barney's all in. I've already committed 4K to the pot. There's only 325 more, so I'm going to make the embarrassing call and turn over the 2-7. Yo, 7, that's a great, you know, that's a pair. And then we hit 3 diamonds. So we end up getting a flush, and we eliminate Barney Sansing from the tournament with 2-7. The worst hand in poker, but you can make it work. And we got ace-jack suited. This is another great hand. We are obviously going to raise here. Not a lot of players. Something to keep in mind. You know, when there's less players in the game, maybe all-in was a little too much there, Major. I'd probably pull that back a little. I'm all in with ace-7. That is interesting. This is $50,000. Carlos is going to call. Let's see. Ace-king, we are totally dominated. We've decided to shove into a hand that is way better than ours, and we're going to take the L. I do recall this. Yeah, that's another big fat L. So now we got 2 L's here. Not very good for us. We got 2 L's. I'm gonna go ahead and put these over here. L times 2. 2 pretty bad L's on that one. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use the FWOB blue, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do L times 2. So pretty good. Oh, Nelson Harris is all in against Tyrone. And the 10s are going to hold really well. Nelson's going to double up, you know. Claps for Nelson. He's all in again because, you know, he's short stacked. He's got to go all in every time. You want to go all in early when you're short stacked because you want to make as much as you can off that money because you want to double it. You know, doubling $20 is not good, but doubling $875, you know, you might be able to get yourself through a couple orbits. So we're going to go and play it with the King 4, and we spike the King, and we end up killing them on the turn, which is crazy. That's a huge W. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take away that second L. I think I'm down to 1 L. Jack 6. I know I'm thinking about playing here because I want to gamble. I'm a gambler at heart, but it's just not good. It's not a good hand, so we're just not gonna play it. And glad we didn't. That board was not good for us. 7-4. Get out of there. And the table's tightened up. Oh, I was saying earlier, when you have less people at the table, it means that the worst hands get better because you're playing against less people. So, you know, your marginal hands like your ace jacks, king queens, you know, all that stuff. Those hands get a little better against less people because, you know, you're going up against less, you know, hands. You know, less chance someone's got those aces that are just going to absolutely crush you when you bet into them. But yeah, here we're just folding. It's just nonstop folding. We've knitted up super hard. And we're just, that's our goal here is trying to make it. Flush Flusherson, I don't know if y'all remember, but y'all can watch the videos. Flush Flusherson, not good. Flush Flusherson really did not do well. Oh, we woke up with aces. Look at that. I accidentally changed my color. Look at that. Those are good ass hands. Oh no. All right, I'm just gonna clear this and give myself the L. This is a great board. It's another rainbow flop, and so Mick just went all in against us. So you know we're gonna just absolutely call this down. No questions asked. And they're only on ace-6. What are you doing? Ace-6, all in. Mick Odin, get out of here.
I call.
Now we got ace-4. Horrible hand. Get it out of here. Not even a good blackjack hand. If it's not a good blackjack hand, here's what it should be. It should be, if it's a good blackjack hand, you might play it. If it's a bad blackjack hand, you never play it. The only time you'd ever play it are like the little bitty suited connectors, like 6-7 suited, 3-4 suited, stuff like that. Jim Meehan, this is a real person right here. That's a well, was a real person. Dawn and I looked it up, and apparently he's dead. He died in 2018. Rest in peace.
Well, if you're gonna be that way.
But he was a poker player, award-winning bartender. Don't know how you win an award bartending. Ooh, and they're gonna chop it up. I can't believe this. I have the hiccups. This can't keep happening. Ace, king, huge hand. This is going to be a big bet. Big bet. We actually 3-bet on Greg here. Greg running pretty bad, I think. Ooh! Ooh! 3 aces. Yeah, and we're going to try to absolutely crush Barry here. He's committing a lot of money. 11,000 is a huge bet. Maybe, you know, in hindsight, maybe I don't. Kings! Aces into kings! How good does he run?
I call.
We're going to set a call. We're just going to call here, set a trap. The 3 hearts are actually really good for us. It locks down. It gives us an out against potential straight earners. Also, we have the king, which means that we're going to have the best flush since aces on the board. And we hit the set anyway. So we're really only losing to aces here. So we're all in, and Greg's just going to fold. What more can you really do? Okay, these hiccups are killing me. We're closing it out here. I folded this. Oh, Greg's all in. And Greg's been tilted. I've been cooling him off. He's had to go head-to-head with me, and I'm a big stack. Top stack. But Carlos is threatening us here. Carlos is definitely threatening us here. That's a pretty big stack. I mean, he's going.
I fold. I call.
Joel all in here. Let's see if anyone takes him up on it. Oh, that 7 helped, but it's not enough. And now Greg bouncing back a little bit. 32/10. We've already gone through half the field. Marco Lombardi all in against Tyrone. I love Tyrone. I want to see him win it all. Oh, I thought Tyrone had it with the 2, but the 10 on the river. Brutal. And Marco Lombardi is going to stay alive. All right.
I fold.
All right. Not too shabby. Jack 8. Not a very good hand. Looks like I'm thinking about playing it. I think I was thinking about playing it, and then Dawn talked me down and said, we don't need to play this. And I said, okay.
I fold.
These hiccups are going to be the death of me. Folded top pair, but, you know, it's whatever. 7-5, horrible hand. Even when we fold our bad hands, we still catch pieces of the flop, which is kind of insane.
You won't be able to keep this up.
She's right. Carlos can't keep doing this. They can't let him get away with this. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to stay out of the way until you wake up with queens. So we've got an aces, kings, and queens. King on the flop is really scary. Okay, I do remember this hand now. Carlos raising to 4K is such a scary position because if we get into a shootout with this guy, we could end up busting or losing like a huge part of our stack. If it was just us against Greg, easy shove all in, make them have to take a guess. But that king is so scary. Like, even if they're on something like ace king or ace, you know, ace 10, you know, it could be pretty bad. So we actually lay it down. We lay down the queens, which I think I would like to have seen what Carlos had. Of course, we'll never know, but I would like to think that, you know, we made a good fold there. And I think Don and I were kind of on the same page about that fold. And we got deuce 7 suited. This time I get it away. I throw it away. I'm not trying to, you know, press my luck. Ace deuce, you know, get rid of it. Marco Lombardi, pretty high-zoned out right here. Mob boss looking dude.
I call.
King 10 suited. I'm in this hand. We're at top pair. Greg's all in. I feel good. I think I'm going to call this. Don't know what they could have. Looking at queen deuce, and they hit the queen, but we hit the 10. Laugh into the bank. 3 10s. And now we're at $80,000.
I call.
Trying to get to that 100K. Ace 5-7. We're already out of this hand. You know what? I'm taking away the other L. I actually think I've taken no L's this day. I actually, you know, I'm actually going to give myself 3 W's instead.
I'm not going to risk it.
I think that's much more accurate to the way this tournament's running. Oh, we're going into the... What am I looking for here? What am I looking for here? Okay. Maybe I was looking at how many players are left? Oh, or maybe I was trying to look at chip leaders. I wanted to see where I was on the chip leaderboard.
I call.
Yeah. That looks like, yes, it looks like top ones are in the 90s. I'm in this hand, and I really don't want to be. A $6,000 bet is a lot, so we're going to lay that down. Smart.
And here's the turn.
Ooh, I'm really glad we did, because Hillary Bush ends up hitting a full fucking house against Marco Lombardi. And Marco, you got to go, brother. Sorry, Marco. I was a fan of Marco. We got sailboats here, pocket fours called sailboats, because they look like sailboats. So little known fact, if you have 2 in the hole and 2 on the community board, it's actually good. It's actually it's better for you because you have less cards to beat you out.
He's going to push all in and test his opponent's resolve.
So we're all in with the fours, and Hillary is going to match us. She's on ace 10. We have to fade an ace or a 10, and we fucking nail it. We nail it. She was on like 30K. She got way too big for her britches, and she got punished. And we did it. So that's actually a fourth. That's a 4th W. That's a 4th. That's a 4th. That's a 5th and 6th W. And then we made it to day 2. World Series of Poker main event day 2. Can you believe it? And we're gonna have over $100,000 in the bank. You know, you have to. And if you want, you know, if you want to see what happens next time, you gotta tune in tomorrow. See how we do on day 2. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Patreon. I have the hiccups. I'm gonna leave now. Bye-bye. Oh, I need the cursor. Okay, bye-bye.